Hi everyone. I thought it would be fun to take you through a plan that we started working on. We did a site measure last week, and I thought I'd show you what it looks like when we make an as-is, so what the house looks like now, and how we come to some of our options that we create for our clients. So let's take a peek. So what we have right here is what I call the as-is. So right now this is what the house looks like. You come in through the front door, there's a wall here. So this is the formal living room, the formal dining room, the kitchen, and then down the hall there's a washroom, there's 2 bedrooms, there's the master bedroom, and then there's a master ensuite. So it's not a very big bungalow, it's 991 square feet. And what I wanted to show you is when we did the as-is, part of the discussion we have with our client is opening this up. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to bring this back over here. That's how they'd like to open up. But when we do the as-is, meaning this is how the house sits, we do the entire house from top to bottom. And I just took away 2 walls, and you're going to see what we're going to run into. So we have structural posts. There's one here and there's one that sits here. Now right now you can't see them because they're hidden in a wall, but my clients, they'd like to open up this space. So I always love to do 2 options, and I'm going to show you one option working with these 2 posts and one option removing them. So option number 1 is working around these 2 areas. I'm going to take this camera off for a minute. So right now, here is the post. And I will say I'm not finished these plans, nowhere near finished them, but I just thought I'd show you a little insight into, kind of my world and what I deal with. I'm just trying to move this whole plan down here. So I've incorporated this post into an island. The things on the wish list are definitely more storage, opening up the space, being more homey. So I've taken away this closet and have put in a pantry. Now it could be a food pantry, it could be a cleaning closet pantry, or it could be a combination of both. We haven't decided that yet, and my clients haven't seen this part yet. And then of course, we've got the refrigerator, the stove. There are certain things that we're going to try and keep in place because that of course helps with the budget. But incorporating this post, this wall did not get removed, so this post is also intact. My clients also wanted to see an option where they took this wall out and opened it up going downstairs. So let's take a peek at what this is starting to look like. I think if I shoot it from here. So and I make everything white because I don't want my clients to be drawn one way or another. I want them, white is pretty neutral. And I don't spend a lot of time picking paint colors at this stage. This is all about function. So this is how I've got it set up, working around the post. One thing about having a post in an island, yes, it chunks up the space a little bit, but you could also run electric through here. Like I made this post purposely wider so that we could get a shaker look on it, like the kitchen. You could add an outlet in there with USBs. You can make it functional if you want. So that's what this option is looking like right now. The second option is removing the posts. So we would need to add in a beam of some sort, whether the beam is all the way flush in the attic or whether it has to protrude a bit. That's unknown at this point right now because we did not go up into the attic, but we definitely know we've worked in bungalows like this before. We know we can remove the posts. We would just need to add a structural beam. And what that allows us to do is give a much larger island, more seating if they wanted it. I've created a peninsula almost in here with cabinets so that there's seating on both sides. There's enough seating in this island for 6. In the other option, there was enough seating for 3. And then this is what this looks like. So it's a lot more open. So I've left this a stub wall, because going downstairs is going to the basement. But I've shown them in option 1 where we can take that and really open it up with a railing. So what this allows my clients to do is to get a sense of the potential, and then of course with every decision that's made with a renovation, there is a cost that's associated with it. I've hoped you enjoyed the little tour of the plans that we're creating for our clients. These 2 plans are by no means close to being done. What I like to do is create them while the as is fresh in my mind. And then I like to let them sit, let them digest a little bit, figure out, you know, go back and see, is that functional? Is it working nice? Have I checked off all their wish lists, items that they've asked for? And then I'll probably be ready to present to them probably close to the end of next week, at the beginning of the week after. So it's about a 2-week turnaround time. And like I said, this gives the clients an idea of what the design is going to look like. And of course, with each element that's involved, especially adding a beam, there's a cost associated with that. And then it's up to my clients to weigh that decision, whether it's going to be worth it or not to remove that post, or whether they're okay to work around it. So I hope you've enjoyed it.